If you're hitting your irons like this, and you want to hit your irons like this, then watch this video as we teach you how you can hit your irons consistently onto the greens every time. So James, why are they not hitting their shots straight?
First of all, we have to go on to the impact position.
Okay.
So the reason why it's not going straight, because at the impact, your club face is either closed,
Right.
open, or square.
Easier said than done. How do we do that?
So we gotta make sure we can square up the club face during the impact position.
Okay.
So what's your normal shot shape look like?
The shot shape I'm most comfortable with is fades.
Yes,
Yeah.
most comfortable with,
Yeah.
but you have a dispersion of this much wide, right? It's
Okay.
going right and left.
Okay.
So it's not always right, it's
Right.
always left. It's kind of going right and left and right, but you have a little bit more right side miss,
Right.
right? So what's that telling you?
That my club face is open.
Yes, pretty much,
Yeah.
right? So what you have to do is we have to close the club face.
Right.
So there's actually four major ways to close the face on the impact.
Okay.
First way to close the club face. First part is from the downswing. So from here, in order to close the club face, one way is by rotating your wrist rotation. So you can start by your shoulder, elbow, forearm, and the wrist. So wrist rotation. That's the first way.
Okay.
It's normal wrist rotation. And next one is from here, and then you close the face by flipping your hands. You see my club face is closed. So even with me in doing any wrist rotation, all I did was flipping my wrist. You see my club face is closed.
Okay.
Right? And then next one is me bowing my wrist. So bowing means this motion.
Right.
So just by bowing my wrist, my club face is closed, right there. So when I get into impact, it's like this.
Right.
So difference between me flipping is kind of like a cupping, closing the club face by cupping the wrist, and bowing the wrist is that when you cup the wrist and trying to close the face, when you cup the wrist and trying to close the face, you have to make sure your impact is on your right side of your body. Because if you do a shaft lean with the cupped wrist, your balls are gonna go super left.
Right. Just to bring back a bit, because I'm getting a little bit confused here. Are all three of these correct? We can use all three, or only one of these?
These are the way most amateur golfers
how they try to close it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The last one is just pulling. So this is very common for a lot of golfers, especially when they're hitting a driver. When you're going into a downswing, and then if you pull your left elbow this way, it also closes the club face too. So that's the worst way of closing the club face.
Right.
So here, and then pull, and this way. So it helps you close the face. So we're gonna do some drills for you.
Okay.
So this is for the people who slice their ball and open their club face a lot.
Which is probably majority of them.
Majority.
And then we'll go over the people who hooked their ball after this.
Yeah, we're gonna work on the hookers.
Yeah, the hookers.
That sounds really
I'd rather be
weird.
A slicer than a hooker.
Yes, you don't want to be a hooker. First thing we have to fix is your takeaway. So you have to make sure you don't open up your club face on the backswing, on the takeaway. So you have to make sure toe of the club is not facing the sky. And I want you to face more onto the side.
Yeah.
And your club face facing downward. Okay? So we don't want to roll over your hands. So as soon as you roll over your hands, eventually on the downswing, you have to close the face, right? So your face is doing this throughout your whole swing. So it's really hard to time the perfect square club face on the impact. Right? So first thing is the takeaway. Make sure we close the face and then backswing. So one really good thing about your backswing is you have a lack of rotation. So you stop somewhere here.
It's not easy to mess up.
Yeah, so your wrist is pretty straight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see any cupping or bowing of the wrist. But problem is you have a little bit of this because you have a badminton background. You use a lot of wrist.
Right.
So we have to prevent that by using a little bit more hip and leading with your lower body.
Okay.
So first thing I want you to do, first thing we're gonna do is get into half swing position, and then we're gonna get into a downswing. When we get into a downswing, The reason why you're flipping your wrist is because you know at the downswing, your club face is in this position.
Okay.
So it's your athletic response.
Yeah.
So you know in this position.
In order to hit the ball, I have to do that.
You have to flip.
Yeah.
Because you have a really bad lack of hip rotation. You know you cannot close the face by rotating the hip like this.
Yeah.
You see my club face is closed. So your hip always stops here. So what happens? Your wrist does this. So that's how you close the face. So what we have to do now is when you're on the downswing, we stop at half. On the downswing, we're trying to close the face like this. You know, to make sure the club face is facing downward on the downswing.
Okay.
Our goal is to get into this position.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to flip your wrist, just get to this position so you don't have to use your right wrist to close the face.
Right.
Now it's too close, right? So backswing, one, you're closed, not open, and then we're gonna stop here to impact like this. So watch this. 1, 2, impact. And then we're gonna actually hit the ball, but we're gonna hit it like this. Half swing, down, check your position, go back to half. We're gonna do a little pump, back to half swing, and then we're gonna hit the ball. So watch this. So, back swing, half swing, check the club face, and then close, hit the ball.
Okay. So I'll try this on an empty swing.
We'll try a few more.
So we go into half, which is good. Up.
Yep. Down. Check and swing. Oh, good. So if you watch that in the slow-mo, you'll see that his hands are not flipping at the impact, and you'll notice his hands are more forward than his club head on the downswing.
So why don't we hit a few with this drill and then see if I can naturally adjust. So, and we're making sure we're finishing straight, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna hit around 60 to 80 yards.
Okay.
Half, down, and then go up and swing. Oh, good.
Oh, but I didn't keep my arm straight.
So swing was good though. You're definitely using your lower body to lead the swing and compress the ball. So let's
try one last one. I think I have the feeling.
Let's try a few more.
Okay, a few more.
Yeah. It's not gonna get fixed right away. So you have to stop here. Okay, so wait. Okay, we're gonna stop right there.
Okay.
1, down, and okay, good job. So that was the best one so far.
Okay, a little bit on the heel.
Yeah, that was a little heely, but it went pretty straight.
Yeah.
I just try one more. I want you to hit, I want to see the middle strike.
Okay.
1, down, and then, good. Okay. A little toey, but close the face.
Yeah, so it's not going right side now.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now you understand how to use more body swing, right?
Yeah, I can
Instead
feel the
of being
rotation.
armsy.
And this is, well, for me, it's a natural response because if I make sure my club path is down here, I know if I want to hit the ball, the rest of my body needs to adjust. So that was very in-depth on how we fix our slicers.
Yeah, slicers,
right?
yes.
Now it's time to get to our hookers.
Yes, let's go. Let's fix your hooks. Usually what's happening is they flip their wrist too fast, or they rotate their hands too fast, or they have no hip rotation at all. When your upper body is faster than your lower body, you have way higher chance that you're gonna close the club face.
Right. Also, with no hip rotation, they're probably coming like over the top a little bit more too, right? Which changes that club path.
No, it doesn't actually. It's actually backward. If you don't have a hip turn, then it actually comes too much behind you.
Okay.
But if you have too much hip turn, it goes in the front.
Okay.
For people who hooks the ball, what I usually first thing I work on is their grip.
Okay.
So on their grip, I'll make sure we don't do too strong grip. You know, remember the strong grip video?
Yeah.
We do 3 knuckles and I can see your left thumb. That's very strong grip. That's the most common issue for people who hooks the ball. So we gotta work on the neutral grip first. That's the first thing, okay? And the second thing, you're too dominant on your right hand. So what I tell them to do is put more pressure on these 3 fingers, the pinky, index, and the middle finger. Put more pressure here on your setup. instead of putting too much pressure on your right hand, and put like 8 out of 10 pressure, and then start swinging the club. That's gonna help you be more dominant with your left hand, which will help you score the club face a little bit better. Okay? And then third tip is more hip rotation. So as I said, if your upper body is faster than your lower body, you have higher chance that your hands are gonna flip over.
Right.
Okay? So it's another athletic response. If your hip stops, then you know your club face is gonna be open. So you're flipping your wrist. So obviously you can end up open up the face, but there's gonna be a lot of chance that you're gonna close the face like this.
Okay.
So we have to start leading with your lower body. So while you're at the top of the backswing, you gotta start transferring the weight to your left side, and then rotate like this.
Right.
So you're counter rotating your lower body to the other side. So make sure to lead with your lower body so your hands doesn't flip over. Okay?
Right now, I think now that we've learned all the fixes for how to fix your hooks and slices, it's how do we really apply it? So I think one challenge we can do right now is, can I hit straight 3 times in a row? Wow.
Oh. That's dead straight. Okay.
Okay. One more.
Okay, let's try 2 more.
Little left.
Bad. So are you trying to focus on the downswing part right now?
Well, how I focus it, well, I'm just doing kind of what I knew before is I'm really focusing on this takeaway. And what I'm trying to do is come back to this takeaway. Yeah.
Okay.
So nothing moving. So that one I went a little bit left. So I'm going to try to adjust it.
Yeah. Let's do a little bit of more hip rotation. Perfect.
Okay. Well, I think I've mastered it.
So yeah.
All right, James, are you down for a quick challenge?
Oh yeah, sure.
We
What
each
kind of
get
challenge?
3 shots. Let's see out of 3 who can hit it more straights.
Okay.
If you mess up, we're keeping it. Of
Okay.
course, you don't have your clubs, so maybe it'll be a little bit more. We'll use the same club.
Yeah. Let's do
Okay,
that.
we'll go one at a time.
So you just gotta hit it straight.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it. So
Okay.
you
So
see the
we'll-
150. It has, and also it has to hit more than 150.
Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So it's well, no. You can't compare that with me. Of course, I'm gonna sometimes miss as long as it goes straight.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. So we'll go one by one. Like first shot, who wins, and then out of 3, whoever is the best.
Okay. Whoever hits the ball closer to the center.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, never mind. It's going. So it's 1 yard left of the
Distance left.
100 sign.
Oh, that's more left than me.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah, you want the first one.
Okay, I want the first one. Okay,
That's
sure.
right.
All right. If I win this one, I win. It's best of 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Are you sure you can catch up?
Yep.
Really?
Not bad. Okay. So that was around 2 yards right of the
How do you know it's 2 yards?
right of the yards.
Oh,
Let's
okay,
say
okay. Of the sign. Of the sign.
YARDS.
Okay. All right, James. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's your center. You're in the
That's right in the middle.
signage. Okay, last one. This is tiebreaker. If I win, what do I get?
No, you get a free club from Green Tea.
Okay, I get a
just-
free cup of green tea.
It's a steel one. Yeah.
Okay. Straight. Oh no.
It's okay. It's coming back to center. So it's inside those 150 yards.
It's just on the
So I
right.
just need to hit it
More inside.
more inside. Oh, this is challenging. Okay. How should I do this?
I don't know how you should do
Okay, I'm gonna hit it to the right side and draw it back in. Okay, just to make it fun.
Oh, you're gone. You're out.
Oh, it's not coming back in.
I'm getting a free club.
Okay, let's try it one more time.
What do you mean?
One more time. One more time. I could have beat you easily.
No.
If I
Okay, I
do it-
get one more too then. Okay, this is double or nothing. So
No, take this video
No. I won. Right now we're playing for double or nothing. Okay, this is double or nothing.
Okay, then let me do normal shot then.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, I get one more then. Last one.
Right in the
I get one
middle.
more.
Okay, I'll
then.
give you one more.
Okay, that's perfectly. That's middle.
Yeah.
If I hit it middle too, then I win.
Okay, sure. Oh! Oh!
I win.
That's like right between my two balls.
That's gotta be Okay, I think I
Oh.
just win this challenge.
I accept that. that was that straight.
Okay.
Oh, good job. So I
Alright.
guess this lesson actually helped you then.
Sure. Yeah. This lesson. Yeah. This lesson, guys.
Because you just beat me with the. Oh wow.
So you guys, after watching this video, you better go to the golf course and be hitting shots like that. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and really subscribe. It helps us make a lot more videos. All it takes you is just to click that button one time. I don't know why you don't click it. You probably think like what do you lose from clicking the button?
And please leave a comments. Yes.
Yeah.
And
what you want to learn.
Yeah, what you want to learn,
Uh-huh.
so we can come up with a new idea,
Yeah.
new videos.
Sure. And check out this video.